Hello everyone and welcome to Conan Exiles, Age of War. This is episode 1 of our Beginner's Guide Let's Play series, and in this episode we're going to start a brand new single player co-op game, and we're going to load it on the desert as a brand new character and play through the game just as if we were starting from the beginning, leveling up and following our journey steps and just exploring what is in this new age. So here we go. Well, welcome to the Age of War. Here we are on the desert. I've created my character, as you can see. We're just down here at the beginning, and because I had to turn to face the camera, it completed the first step of our journey steps, which was to take your first steps. Now we need to go and investigate the smoke, which is just behind me. So let's get cracking. Whenever you spawn, if you check your map, you'll see you'll spawn somewhere along here. There's multiple spawn points. There's like one about here, one here, where we are, and there's another 2 or 3 dotted all along the river. But what we want to do is make our way along this road and essentially get down to the river here to be round about this point at the Sentinels, where there's an NPC we can speak to. But we're going to follow our journey steps as we go. So we want to run up here. There we go. Now there should be, if we look here, yep, chest with some goodies in it. We're going to take that. What I like to do with my water skin is pop it on my hotbar. Just makes things a little easier. And it's just a bit quicker if you flick to this size of the journeys if you can't see. You want to eat and drink and then gather plant fibre. So we need to eat and drink. Now it wants us to gather plant fibre, so we're going to do some of that. Good thing with this is, as you do it, the game will, hopefully if it's all working properly, as you've seen it doing there, the journey steps will update. There we go. So it'll tell me now that we need to craft and wear clothing. So what we're going to do is go for shoes, hands, legs, and we don't just quite have enough for top yet, but we'll get some in a minute. So we'll get a bit more. That might be enough now. Yep. So we've done that. Just be mindful as you're going through. Actually, if you spawn here where I have, as you can see here, the water skin and
I am beaten, left to rot among the ruins of the past.
that you can pick up. We'll listen to
There
that in a
are
minute.
others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling the rocks and sand from their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun of the glittering spires of Belverus has forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Right, so just a little piece of paper pick up at the beginning there. Just wanted to let that play through so anybody that's new can hear what it's talking about. And it just wanted me to spend attribute points then, which I've just done. So then if we carry on, if we take a look at our journey again, search for more survivors. So what we want to do is you want to just stick to this road, whichever spawn point it is that it spawns you in at, keep following it all the way. And yeah, that still scared the life out of me, and I've started the new character on here I don't know how many times and it still frightens the life out of me. So yeah, just be ready for that big thing. It won't attack you, as you can see there, it will actually fly off.
Gods curse this
There's
sandstorm.
another book you can collect.
We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Yeah, so there you go. Right, so it wanted me to gather stone, so I've done that. Now it wants us to gather branches, and I believe it's only about 5 you have to get. So we'll get the stone while we're doing it. 3, come on. There should be all around here if you keep looking as you're running up. You'll find obviously stone and branches all over the place. So we've got 4, 5. Craft a stone pick. So what we want to do now is go into our menu, and it's that one there. And then I like to place these on the hotbar, it just makes it easier to manage with. Harvest stone with your pick. So that's easy enough to do. I think it does still count even on little bits, believe it or not. That. So then if we check our journey again, craft a stone weapon. Now I'm going to be trying something new for this playthrough. I say new, I have done it before, but I'm actually going to use the dagger build that Angar showed off in a video on the sort of test live, testing out when he's going to be doing a dagger playthrough as well, I believe. So we need some twine and some branches. So we need some more branches and some more twine. So we'll have to carry on down a little bit. It is a little bit finicky to this bit at first sometimes, because you get to a point where you need certain things and then it tells you need this and you need that, and then you think, oh well, I've just picked that up, or I've just been there. And it's a little bit of running backwards and forwards at first, but once you kind of do it, you will get used to it. It's certainly a lot better for new players now than what it used to be. Before, you just spawn in on here and you just wouldn't have a clue what to do, and you'd have to try and figure out where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do, and the game didn't really tell you. But in Age of Sorcery they introduced this new journey system now, which means that you can now follow some actual steps that teach you the game a bit better, which is pretty good. Right, let's carry on down here a moment. And I do believe that enemies have been made a little less health but do a little bit more damage, but likewise thralls have also done the same. They've had a bit of changes to them as well, but obviously we're not at that stage for having any followers just as yet. We're nowhere near that. But we'll work our way through. Right, can I make my daggers now? Let's have a look. Menu's being a bit slow with me. Can we do them? Yes we can. There we go. Stone weapon. As I say, Angar used these in a video to show them off, to see if daggers are a good way to go, because people weren't sure with this new stamina, with the way they've nerfed stamina, that with the regen, can people manage with it, because obviously it's going to be really tricky now, because your stamina will drain a lot faster but also regen a lot faster. So I understand. Let me just hit that a little bit just to get some bark. We will need to do that eventually for one of the journeys. Let's have another drink. Yeah, one of your key things when you're first leveling up, until you get some points, if you do decide to try and get at least the first 5 in expertise, which will reduce your hunger and thirst slightly, it's always good to make sure you keep eating and drinking. It's good now, because that the 2 pieces of haunch, you never used to get those. You had to literally get down here to the river and find food yourself and pretty much live off bugs and things like that until you could get down to the river, so it was rather interesting. Yeah. Right, where are we going here? We just check we're going the right way. Yes, we kind of want to go to our left a bit. We want to be careful because we don't know what enemies are around. We need some more branches. Oh. There we go. Let's test these daggers out on this guy. Where are you going? He's not even coming for us. Looked like he was and then he changed his mind, so well. We'll carry on up here. There's a branch, we need that. Pretty much, so I would say when you're first starting out, you want to aim for sort of this area where we're going, just to my left here, which is the Sentinels it's called. And you'll be able to talk to an NPC there, which is another part of your journey. Is that the first NPC that you'll kind of come across in game. What we're trying to do, bedroll, isn't it? So we're going to go there. Yep, right, we can do that now. After bedroll, and again we're going to pop that on our hotbar. Place that down. We'll return it to inventory because we want it back again. Right. We're gonna put our weapons away a minute. Oh, and there's a new little, if you're on control like me on PlayStation, when you're running, see how quick my stamina's going there? Look how fast that regen is. So if you run, tap X then hit circle, you can do a nice cool little dive animation there. Right, it'll get us to do that again in a bit, but I'm just going to fill that up while we're here. Did I pick that other water skin up? Yes I did. Let's just fill that one up as well while we're here. So yeah, check our journey again. Now it wants us to slay an enemy. But before we do that, I'm just going to run along here. The Sentinels. There we go. And yeah, surprise surprise, new update, the statues are missing. There should be two great big statues where this campfire is. One here and one across there, like big huge statues like with a big sort of spear in their hand, but of course it's one of the many bugs that comes with the new update. They're invisible. Is our friend Arcos here? Yep.
Another new one, eh? I can smell it on you. Veterans tend to smell just a little more like despair. I'm Arcos.
Pleased to meet you,
Once a
Arcos.
sailor, now a wanderer. You didn't
Okay.
think you were the only one, did you?
Well, no.
You should go up north. There's whole cities of exiles up there.
Really? So we'll learn that from him.
In the beginning, there were only a few of us.
This
But
guy
now,
will tell you a
seems like
story.
fresh-faced fools are showing up every week. Not all of them are as friendly as I am, mind you. Watch your step. There are a lot of desperate people out there. Bracelets. You can't remove them. Saw one fool cut his arm clean off trying to get rid of it.
Ooh,
Bled to
nasty.
death right there in the sand. Nasty business.
Yeah.
Leave it on. You'll start to hear the voices soon enough, and you'll start seeing the ghosts. I don't think the voices are for us. Not for us here and now. I think they were talking to somebody else. Back then. Wherever it was. Whenever it was.
Yeah.
Those pillars keep us confined here. Some call it the curse wall, or the ghost fence, or just the boundary. Doesn't really matter what it's called, does it? I walked all the way around it once.
Really?
Be careful not to cross it, of course. Once in the north, I saw a few people on the other side, wearing bracelets just like ours. With gems of amber. Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
I'm no scholar, but I've met a few who passed through. They all have mad theories about what the ruins scattered around here are. The Murians, Giant Kings, Kari, Pelusian Serpent Men. Do those names mean anything to you?
Nope.
Never mind. It's my experience that men who have their minds in the past get eaten by crocodiles in the present. In the beginning, there were only a few of us.
Right, so he's going to start again
Now
now.
it seems like fresh-faced
It's now gone
fools are showing
dark,
up
so we're
every
not going to be able
week.
to see very easy, guys. So what I will do is I will cut here and I'll bring you back when it's the morning.
A lot of desperate
Okay, see you soon. Okay, well, welcome back. It's just coming up on the dawn of a new day. And if you remember, we just put onto our coast over there, and now our journey wants us to slay an enemy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. And as we can see, there's a shell back there, there's another one there. Are you two separate enough? Let's see. Oh yeah, that bleed's definitely going down quicker. Whoops! Missed! Missed, and he bled out. Nice. Not a problem at all, and they're even stone daggers. Not an issue. Right, craft rough wraps. So that is on our menu again, and we want to go down here. Craft some of them. Now the thing is, it wants us to heal ourselves. Oh, we have been slightly injured. I was going to say we haven't been injured, so we can't do it, but yes we can. So we're going to interact with that, use that. Go back to our journey again. Harvest meat from a corpse. Now it will get us to craft a stone hatchet eventually, so what I want to do, just to kind of speed things up a bit, because I don't want to wait for the journey step where it'll get us to do it. We can easily make one again when we need to. Just get another couple of branches. Is that enough now? Hatchet, yep. There we go. And then we're going to take our hatchet, we're going to pop that there. That's not a hatchet, what am I doing? Ah, what a noob. That's a stone throwing axe. Oh dear me. Right. Yeah, you won't believe I got over 2,500 hours in this game, would you? Yeah. Right. Let's just run around again here. There we go. That should be enough. Me not reading it properly. Stone hatchet, there we go. That's what we wanted. See? You rush things, you can quite easily mess it up. There's your proof right there. And it's easily done. Whether you're a complete noob or just a old school noob like me. So we're just going to get a tree there. Give us a little bit of wood. And now what we want to do is figure out where we are, because we're kind of getting ourselves lost already. Where am I going here? I think what I've done is he's gone right round the corner, haven't I? Where have I gone here? Yep. I've run around the corner. So if we go back here, look at how quick that stamina goes down. I'm sprinting now, look how fast it's draining. But if I stop, boom, full again. No worries whatsoever there. Right, so now we need to chop that guy up. Now it wants us to refill your water skin. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to go like that. Now it wants us to unlock primitive cook. So we go to our knowledge tab again. And you can do it from there. Or you can obviously go along to here and then scroll down and unlock it there, but it's the same thing. Now it wants us to access or place a campfire. Now the campfire, first one you can craft is here. So I'll craft that in our inventory, which will place it there. So then we'll find a spot, pop it down, pop some wood on it. Back to our journeys again. Now we'll see it wants us to cook raw meat, which we have some here. So let's get that cooking. So we just wait for that to tick away. There we go. That will cook up. So yeah, cook raw meat, which we've now done. Now if it doesn't seem to do anything, take that off the fire and you see it should register that. eat a cooked meal, and boom, that is the first journey done. So we'll claim that. That is very nice. Now we've got this one, which is unlock the apprentice mason knowledge. So that is, again, if we go back to our knowledge, where are we? Very first one there. And then if we take a look, now it's registered there that we've crafted a stone hatchet. I don't think that used to work before. If you'd already got one, it wouldn't recognise it, but that did, so that's good. Use your hatchet to cut down a tree. Then it wants us to craft a construction hammer, and then build a foundation. So let's do that right now then. Let's cut down a couple of trees. That one. Get this one as well while we're here. Oops. No, might as well get this one since we're here. We'll switch to our pickaxe. We'll just grab some more stone while we're here, and as you can see, while you're doing all this, you are leveling up. And if you're in the new journey battle pass, doing the battle pass challenges, you'll see you're also completing them while playing as well. Let's see if we can finish this off. No, we're not going to worry about that just yet. So now it wants us to craft a construction hammer, which again is in our menu. Construction hammer, we need some more twine. So we'll go back to our twine. Don't have enough, of course we don't. Why would we? This is how it is when you first start out. You'll find that you're constantly running out of stuff and having to refill, but once you get tools and things like an iron sickle, it's so much easier to get stuff because you can just farm it really quick and easy. Still don't have enough. You'll get fibre seeds and insects from these bushes by doing it with a sickle rather than by hand. So it's a lot more efficient once you get going. Construction hammer, right, now we can make that. So we've now done that. So let's put that on our bar as well. And then it wanted us to craft a strong foundation, didn't it? So what we're going to do, I don't want to build my base just over here. I actually have a little spot that I like. I used to always build here. This just always used to be the first little bit where I build just straight away, nice and simple, really quick and easy. But I've found, if we swim across here, we'll stay opposite the sentinels as much as we can. Now bear in mind there might be a couple of shalebacks that will be corrupted shalebacks that are on this island sometimes. Hopefully not a one skull boss, it could just be a regular corrupted one. Yep, there it is. Are you a boss or are you just a... No, right, let's try and take him on then. Missed! See, look at that. I had to roll out the way, I did my hits. My stamina went down, but oh! Cheeky little hit there. Look how fast my stamina regens though. Missed! And he's dead. So we'll chop him up again. Not too worried about our health, we only lost a little bit there. Yeah, this little spot, there are a couple of hyenas just over there. Sometimes one can be a one skull, and they will kill you quite easy, so just be mindful of that. But, oh, see how my stamina went there then. We're going to ignore that guy behind me. Yeah, they're just over behind those rocks on the beach just there, you can probably just see them. But what I'm going to do is head over here. Because we're quite close then to some iron, which is just down that way. And a couple of coal nodes that aren't far away. And there's plenty of trees just there. We've got trees here and fibre and stone that we can get. We can break these down for cochineal, which we'll need eventually for making dyes, but we're nowhere near at that level yet. So yeah, where I like to build, there's a place just up there called Sinner's Refuge where you can get thralls from, but we're not ready for... Sorry, friends from, but we're not really ready for any friends just yet. So we're gonna stay down here. So if you bring up our hammer, you press L1, that will show you your menu, so I can click X. Now that's too low down for me, so if I press my down arrow on my controller and then press R2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's facing forward, so that will do there. Now if it doesn't do it, come off your hammer and then do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just see what it wants us to do. Let's follow it the way it's saying. Build a wall. So we do the same again. We go back to our menu, and it wants us to put a wall in. So we'll just pop that there because that's what it wants us to do. Build a door frame. So back to our menu again. There's our door frame. Oops. What do we not have enough of? Stone. Of course we don't. See what I mean? Runs out really quick. But yeah, plenty of stone here. That should be enough, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. That's the door frame. Use the building piece picker. Now I always used to get confused with this, and I believe it's the right, you press down your R3, so your right toggle stick, to select a particular piece, and that obviously just registered it, so that's cool. Build more walls, right. I want to put another wall at that side. Yeah, and we'll do one here. And of course, we're out again. Hello, gazelle. See, nice and friendly. Those gazelles, they're alright. Oh, there's the challenge done. Let's get a bit more stone. Won't keep these episodes too long because obviously I don't want to bore you guys with it and keep it too long. We'll do it. Just take our time playing through and see how we get on. Build a ceiling piece. So it wants us to, I will have to change this because I don't like the single story ceiling. That's too low down for me. Build a door. Go with that one, but we won't because we don't have enough twine and we can't even make any. Right, up here again. Bushes, come on. As soon as we get our blacksmith done and we get onto iron tools, like I said, we can make an iron sickle, and this will be so much easier and efficient to do. This is on single player, as I say, so you could, if you wanted to, you could increase your harvesting amounts from the default. You could increase it a little bit so you get a bit more a bit quicker. It's entirely up to you how you want to play it. You play single player the way you want to do it. Did that register for that door? Right, unlock the next section, which is the box maker knowledge. So that would be that one. Now it wants us to access or place a wooden box. Whoops. Right. Now the wooden box is back in our menu. Press R2. R2 again. We have storage. As we can see there, wooden box, but we're going to need some more twine and some more wood. So we've got a tree right here. Chop that down. We'll go over here. I keep forgetting I have to do 6 hits. I keep thinking it's less than that for some reason. Because when you get later in the game, it is less hits to get stuff. Especially if you use expertise at the bottom. You can end up with 3 or 4 hits with your good tools. which is very, very handy. A few more bushes just around here. Let's gather a bit more of this. Let's get this. Now you could build pretty much anywhere on the river if you wanted to do. There's no right or wrong place, but if you don't want to build right at the very start, just how I did, you could come up onto this little raised area, if you will. I think this is kind of nice, just out of the way. What are we after? Twine. Craft all of that. Back to our box. Place our box down. Now what does it want us to do? It wants us to store something. So that is perfect, because there are things on us that we don't need at the minute. So we'll put that away, we'll put that away. Put that in there, that in there, that in there. Those branches out of the way, that the water skin, that we don't need yet. Campfire we can place down in a minute, but if we go back to our journeys again, we can now climb that one, and that's that one done. Alright, so I think in the next episode, we'll call it an episode there, I will carry on with this little build that I've done. I'm just going to make a little simple 3x5 hut, as I like to call it. So it's going to be 5 this way and 3 back, just a little starter hut for us. Well, that will do it for today. Off camera, as I say, I will complete that, and then in episode 2 we'll have a look at our warrior journey step and then see what else we need to do to progress in the game. But what I'm seeing so far, I do like it. Hope you found this interesting, hope you found this helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode of any of the content we bring out. Lots of content for Conan Exiles on the channel, go and check it out. And thank you so much for watching, and until I see you in episode 2, I shall say bye bye. Bye bye for now.